Earlier this week, a game called Active Shooter appeared on Steam. It'd be nothing more than another heap of hacked-together pre-purchased assets, or an asset flip, quote-unquote, as they're known on Steam. If not for its subject matter, it's about mass shootings. The unreleased game Steam store page describes it as a dynamic SWAT simulator in which you can play as a shooter, a SWAT team member trying to neutralize them, or a civilian. Its trailer depicts a player running down school halls through classrooms, indiscriminately murdering teachers until a SWAT team shows up. Complaints about the game have been fierce, and yesterday the person behind the game said they'll probably remove the option to play as the mass shooter. I love offensive humor as much as the next guy, but you're dense as hell if you can't see why a pay-to-play school shooting simulation game might be taking it a step too far, said one user. Report this game, said another user more succinctly. The game's Steam forums are dominated by threads calling for the developer to reconsider and for Valve to do something about the game, as well as people criticizing Valve for the fact that it gives the boot to many games containing nudity while letting the likes of Active Shooter fester on digital shelves. Anti-gun violence charity and Fur Trust has called for Valve to remove Active Shooter from Steam altogether. It is horrendous, a spokeswoman told the BBC. Why would anyone think it's a good idea to market something violent like that and to be completely insensitive to the deaths of so many children? Think of the children! So, you think someone like me, who bitches and complains about everything, would tell you how insensitive this game is, how revolting this game is, how offensive this game is, because it's a school shooting simulator where you can assume the role of an active school shooter shooting innocent teachers and kids. Nope. I have zero issue with this game. Zero fucking problems with it. And you might be thinking, oh, how could you say that? Why would you think a game where you can shoot and kill innocent children is good? Because the children are not fucking real, okay? And people are saying, oh, it's very offensive to real life school shooting survivors and to all the children who died in school shootings. Well, so is any if you really go by that logic, you know, games like GTA where you could fucking shoot and kill anyone on the street or go into clubs and fucking shoot it up and all that shit. You know, going by that logic, wouldn't it be offensive to those who actually did just walk on the street and get shot out of nowhere and died? Oh, but those aren't children. No, those aren't kids that we're talking about. So you have a blatant double standard there. You know, you care if you're killing adults, and you wouldn't care if you were killing adults in the game, but you would care if you were killing children in the game. I'm sorry, human life is human life, and if you really think that, you know, killing a fake adult in a video game is somehow worse than killing a fake kid in a video game, I'm sorry, I think that's just fucking retarded. Again, human life is human life, so if you condemn children in a video game dying, then you should also condemn adults dying in a video game, because for me it's really no difference. For me, human life is human life, regardless of age, and regardless of how innocent they may be. Now, would this be a game that I'd personally play? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe the game will actually be legitimately fun and actually would be worth a try from me. God, that sounds so fucked up of me to say, but I shouldn't feel bad for saying that. I shouldn't feel bad at all for saying that, because it's fake people in a video game. You're not actually going out killing real kids and real teachers in an actual school. And plus, if the school shooter, if you playing as the school shooter really offends you, really riles you up, then there's always the option to play as the fucking SWAT team member, trying to neutralize this situation, trying to take down the shooter that is killing all the innocent kids and teachers. There's always that option. It's not like this is a game where you just play as the shooter, killing the kids, killing the teachers, and you could also play as a civilian, trying to get away from the shooter. So it's not like this game is just solely based on playing as a school shooter, killing innocent kids and teachers, because it's fucking not. Because I'm sure the developers were like, yeah, if we just made a game that was just about a school shooter killing innocent people, that probably won't go over very well. So, we'll add in the SWAT team member you could play as, and the civilian you could play as, and it won't be as bad. Well, apparently that didn't work because, Steam is really riled up over this shit. I mean, honestly, if a video game where you kill fake children, fake teachers really riles you up all that much, then you really need to sort your fucking priorities in life because it's a fucking video game. It's not real. You're not actually killing real kids, real teachers. It's just a fucking game. And all these people who are so riled up over this really need to find something actually legitimate to get offended by. Stuff that isn't in the realm of video games or fiction in general. Or, better yet, stop actively searching for shit to get offended by, especially if it's trivial shit like this, and, live your life. And it's just a fucking video game. You don't have to play. You don't have to pay attention to it. It's not any sort of threat in real life, and it doesn't impact your life at all, and does not impact anyone's lives at all. So stop fucking getting so riled up over this shit. Stop getting so fucking riled up in something that's trivial as a fucking video game. That's my plea to all of you, but I know you're not going to listen. You're probably going to say, I'm such a terrible person for not giving a shit about a video game where you play as a school shooter. Oh well, anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.